What is up, guys? My name is Adamir J here. Welcome back to a new video. This is a movie. Since I have time and it's 10:51 p.m. in the night time. Well, it's almost gonna be a.m. But yeah, 10:51 or 10:52 now p.m. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can see how excited I am. This is What If Naruto was from a dragon clan. I did part 1 of this. This is a movie. I only did part 1 to make sure y'all know I'll be doing a movie. That was just a cost so y'all can know when I do it. So, enjoy the video. Naruto was born on April 10th. Not April 10th, I'm sorry. October 10th, and then not born. But the Dragon Clan and the Absusa Clan always get in wars every time they see each other. The Dragon and Absusa clans are powerful. The Absusa clans has a dojutsus, Byakugan, Sharingan, and Wood Release. And the Dragon Clan, the Absusa Clan holds in a Rinnegan. The Rinnegan who forms with Hagoromo or Absuski. Hagoromo always wanted to make a treaty with the Dragon Clan, but he always tried to make it, and Hagoromo's mother, Kage Absuski, always stops him. And he couldn't do anything while his mother is around. Hagoromo's brother and Kaguya Absuski fought Hagoromo's brother and Hagoromo himself fought his mother, making world peace against the dragons. But the dragons was planning a kunata on the Absuskis. Since the Absuskis is getting low, they was gonna finish what they started in the 1000 war they had on. This one, Minato's father, the one who gave Minato a life, is now dead by the dragons. Minato's father holds the Sun Gajin, the Sun Garin, Sharingan, the Sun Gun. It's a dojutsu that you can breathe out a lot of flames, but it's turned white. It's called the Sun Gun Flame of Destruction. The Sun Gun gives you how to control flames and use ninjutsu to copy ninjutsu, and the Sun Gun has 3 abilities. 1, to merge into another Sharingan. Like say if you can take a Byakugan or a Rinnegan, it will merge with that dojutsu. And the Sun Gun gives you another thing, boost of speed and chakra. It will give you much more than you had as a human. Like a dragon. The dragon has thousands of chakra. The dragons have a demon summon. It's called demon summon. You can summon demons to any cause. It's smaller, bigger, and larger demons. The smaller ones are a little bit weaker. If you can summon a large demon, the large demon will have horns and no tail, but horns with sharp teeth. The demon can use ninjutsu. I will not give them like demonic powers because that was gonna be tough. The dragons can summon demons, and they made a treaty with the demons. The demon clan only can be summoned by dragons and people that Uzumakis as well. But the Uzumakis retreated and do not want to summon any more demons. And the Uzumaki can summon dragons as well. Only dragons that don't have a human form, like white and brown dragons. It's dragons with white fur and brown fur. The dragons do not have feet or hands. They only have a tail that move around like a snake. That's how you know the Uzumaki can summon dragons. Those dragons are much powerful. Powerful just like the Absuskis and the regular dragons. Now, let's get into Minato. Minato was born by his mother. His mother and father died by the hand of Hagoromo subordinates. Well, Hagoromo, the Absuskis who didn't want the dragons to get much powerful. The Absuski knew the 2 shinobis or the 2 dragons will take and killed the dragons who was gonna start another war with the Otsutskis. And the Otsutskis, only 2 of them wanted to kill all the dragon's people. So they didn't tell Hagoromo at all, because if Hagoromo noticed, he would kill them too for betraying their freedom. Now, Minato was born on, I'm gonna say, April 10th, 13 years ago. April 10th, when Minato was born. And this one, Minato's father and mother died. So Minato was birthed, and yeah, it went wrong. Minato is now the age of 21. He is now the 4th Hokage of the Leaf. He only told 3 people, which is the first, the second, and the third Hokage, about his ideas and about his bloodline, his Kekkei Genkai. Minato holds the Sangan Dojutsu. The people Minato told about is 3 people he told about and plus 4, which is his wife, Kushina. Minato told the first Hokage, Hashirama Senju, about his powerful dojutsu and his powerful clan. It was stronger than the Senju and Uchiha clan. The Byakugan clan, that means the Hyugas, and Minato can summon white dragons and ice dragons as well as that. Ice dragons can shoot out ice and modify themselves as ice or water, so they will not die. The ice dragons can die if they do not use water or ice to block their shields. If they do not do that, their vital organs is their head. If you even slit or cut off their head, if you slit their neck, it won't work. They will regenerate fast. But if you hurry up and cut off their head, it will die instantly. That is their vital organs. The heart will not work. It will not kill them, because they will heal fast. You have to go for their neck or their head or their brains. That's the only 3 or 2 things I mindly choose to go for. Or their head, yeah. Now, we skip 13 years ago. Kurama's attack. Kurama, the Naruto Beast, destroyed the leaf and got sealed inside of Naruto. Minato had a little bit more chakra left, and he can heal his body, but could not to his full extent. Minato only had 50% of his chakra, and 50% of his chakra can heal his whole body, but not all the way, because Minato was badly damaged on a Naruto's attack. Minato had more and more chakra than Hashirama or Madara, or the Otsutskis. The Otsutskis and Minato had thousands of chakra, but Minato and the Narutos was facing her fiercely. Everyone seen giant wings grow off the Minato's back. Minato never explained why and when and how did he have the wings. He was just gonna say it's his Kekkei Genkai that his son will have. But the third Hokage knew it wasn't just a Kekkei Genkai. It was his clan. And Minato passed on his clan to Naruto, the Dragon Clan, which it mixed with the Uzumaki blood and the Dragon blood, which is Naruto's name. Naruto will become Uzumaki Naruto the Dragon. I don't know what I can name Minato's last name, but yeah. Okay, still the Mikaze. The Mikaze clan was the Dragon clan, so yeah, I'm gonna say that. That is very fine, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. In this, Naruto learned Kenjutsu, Ninjutsu, and Genjutsu. And I would just say this. Any type of low-ranking Genjutsu coming from the Mangekyo Sharingan or high-ranking Genjutsu like Tsukiyomi would not work against Naruto Dojutsu. If Naruto did not activate his Dojutsu, he cannot reflect the Genjutsu. The Genjutsu will be placed on him if he do not unlock his Dojutsu. If Dojutsu wasn't in his eyes yet, or if you know, like Uchihas, they have Dojutsus and they have to upgrade it every time till they get powerful. In this, Naruto have to do the same. He have to be powerful to unlock his Dojutsu to make it to a fully form. If you can see it by the green eyes up in there with one, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Tomoe, and that looks like a shape of the sun, is Naruto Jujutsu. That is his third form. Actually, his fourth form, like the Mangekyo. But the first form is 1 Tomoe, the sun. If you can see the sun and the 1 Tomoe, it's up here, right there. The 1 Tomoe and the sun around it, it's that. And then Naruto will go to the 3, the 4, then the 5. Then the last, and then to the sun god. Yeah. Now, let's do Naruto's Reborn. Now, Naruto is a powerful Naruto never got trained by anyone, or the Hokage didn't train him at all. Naruto is 4 years old and get beaten by people. Naruto always get beaten by anyone. Naruto was saddened that he gets beat. He was angry that he gets beat. Why? Naruto cried in his room. Why am I so weak? Why is always my birthday? Why always my birthday every time it comes? My third birthday, beat. Fourth birthday, beat. This is my fifth birthday. Tomorrow is my fifth birthday. I probably will get beat again and again and again. Every time. Tears fall on Naruto's eyes and fall in his arms. Naruto just got... He was like, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this master beating every time. But I get beat by Jonies, Chunies, even Gennings that becomes Gennings. Damn it, bro. I don't want to lose. I don't want to die. Naruto repeat himself. I don't want to lose. I don't want to die. I don't want to lose. I don't want to die. If I have a special someone, a person that loves me, I protect them with my life. I don't want to lose. I don't want to die. I don't want to lose. I don't want to die. Tears fell out of Naruto's eyes, and Naruto looked up. He looked up, not looking at anyone, and just said that, I'm too loud. I'm too loud.
What's that?
Oh, I know. Sorry for that. Well, Naruto kept repeating the same thing, going over, until it got to the morning. Naruto didn't sleep at all. Now, Naruto's birthday. I'm sorry, but I have to abandon the leaf. But I want to take someone with me. A girl that I love. And Naruto remembered a black-haired girl with black eyes and had a chakras. Her name was Sarah, or you can say female version Sasuke, if you can say that. Female version Sasuke Uchiha. Yeah. That girl, she had hate in her eyes. Yes, that girl will be mine. I will make sure of that. Naruto said, chuckling to himself. And there's Naruto not go evil. He's a dragon, and dragons not evil. Dragons always protect themselves and protect the loved ones he loves. Well, I will wait until she feels the pain I felt. Until she felt the pain I felt. Naruto chuckled. I will train. I will train to my heart's content, so I can know who I truly am. So I can know the power, what I truly hold inside of me. I just feel white fire boiling with hatred. I don't hate anyone. Not the village, not the humans in this world. I don't hate no one but myself. I need to get stronger, to protect myself, to love myself, and to love people that surround me, who care for me. I need to get stronger. I need to be powerful to know who protects me and who take care of me. That is my goal. Let's go. Now, 2 months later, Naruto Kenjutsu stills. It went over like above Genins, above Chunins, above Jonins, and above anyone else's. Naruto just gets stronger and stronger to his health's content. Now, Naruto's natures, fire, wind, earth, and lightning, Kekkei Genkai no Jutsu, the sun guy, and the ice release. Now, Naruto said fire style, fireball jutsu, and white fire came out of his mouth. That was weird. What kind of fireball was that? This one's something in his mind. That is your dragon blood. Naruto looks around and closes his eyes and looks up, seeing a total gate bigger than him. Who are you? Naruto said. He wasn't afraid because he know he gets beat every time. So he needs not to be afraid. But he felt a little bit of sweat came out of his face. I am the nine-tailed beast. You are my jailer, Naruto Uzumaki. That means you're sealed inside of me. For what reason? Your father sealed me. Sealed me inside of you. Cause he know you're powerful. He know your strength, your weaknesses, your power of the gods themselves. Listen, brat. If you take someone you love, like that Uchiha girl, I really hate Uchihas, but take someone you love and abandon this damn village one by one, you get powerful. You feel power inside of you, blood of the dragons. You feel power, blood of the dragons inside of your veins. That means your father. My father who? Me, of course. A dark figure came out of the shadows, and Kurama chuckled, seeing the face of Minato. Naruto looked at the cape. The fourth Hokage. You're my father? Of course, Naruto. I'm your father. I'm Minato Namikaze. I'm the Dragon Clan head. And the dragons and Obsuscans always fight in war. War and war and war. My father tried to stop the war, but he died in that war, because two Obsuski wanted to betray Hagoromo. And those Obsuski were long dead by my hands, who killed my mother and father. Naruto, if you abandon this village, do what you must to create your own village, to create it to a new light. Like your mother once did. Your mother wanted to be Hokage, but I came in first. But I'm really sad that I did it. I didn't want to be Hokage. I met the first, the second, and the third Hokage. The third Hokage was still living. What did he do to protect you? He sent Ambus to protect these, but some Ambus always want to disband to look for more criminals in the village. But only two Ambus stayed, one with white hair and another one with black hair. Oh, those two. Do you know who the white-haired guy is? Father, Naruto said. Yes, his name is Kakashi Hatake. He is I trained him at Team 7. Well, Naruto, this is our meet, our final goodbye. Naruto rushed over, tried to hug his father, but he disappeared into the darkness. Naruto looked at Kurama. No, he said, Ninetales. Please tell me your name. Fine, you're strong, so you can handle my name. My name is Kurama, the Nine-Tailed Beast. Is it more of you? Yes, that's Hagoromo Obsuski split us up. We was the Jubi, the Ten-Tails. And the Ten-Tails was strong. But if your father placed face with the Tentes with Hagoromo, they could easily destroy with their dojutsu that you has in your body, but it really wants to come out. But you cannot unlock it with just chakra itself. You have to unlock it by being family, friends, have wife, have female, have a mate, if you can say. Naruto had a little bit of blush on his face. That means have, yes. Don't say it, but yes. Alright. Kurama, let's be friends for now, Naruto said. And Kurama fist bumped at Naruto. This when Naruto said, who has the key to open this? You do. I do. Your father didn't give it to Jiraiya. Your father gave it to you. Because he know I will not harm you. Or the village. How did you harm the village 13 years ago? A masked man who goes by the name of Uchiha controlled me. It was a powerful dojutsu with the Mangekyo. Yes, but the Dragon Clan do not control Biju. They befriend Biju. Because the Bijus is like their family. Like me and the dragons. And Hagoromo is like family. And the demons. The demons, yes. You hold two bloodlines. Uzumaki's and the dragons. The dragon is much powerful than Uzumaki's. But we have the summoning contract. You has the summoning contract of demons and dragons. How can summon my own kind? No, it's different dragons. One who has no legs, no arms, but a long tail to slither like a snake. So it's called the snake dragon. And it's powerful than the normal dragons. That's what? Than the weaker ones. So Naruto, would you choose your own path? I will. I will date Sasuke Uchiha, my wife. She will become my wedded wife. Naruto chuckled. Well then, Naruto, let's train to be free of this world, to make this world better. But with it, with chakra, everything. You are the Dragon King. Naruto looks up. Why training? He looks, hearing the name Dragon King. That is gonna be my rogue shinobi name. And that will be my village. The Dragon Land. Naruto chuckled. Now, Naruto looks out of the room. So Naruto got training for 12 years until he turned the age of 13. Naruto's 5 years old. Naruto's now 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So Naruto's now 12 years old. Naruto heard about the massacre of the Uchiha clan. It was Naruto's time to revenge. Naruto bumped into a black-haired girl. Move out of my way, dope, the black-haired girl said. Hey, your name's Sasuke. Is that alright? Yes, I'm Sasuke Uchiha. I'm a girl who can see my hair. Well then, join me, Naruto said. What do you mean, join you? I can give you power. I can make you unlock your Sharingan. If you can leave the village with me and become my dragon wife, I will give you much powerful than your brother. I will give you dragon DNA. What are you talking about? And what are you getting at, dope? Are you going to the academy, the pathetic class? I am. Well then, Sasuke. It's female version, if you can, yes. Well, Sasuke, become my wife. Sasuke breathing out. Why would I become your wife? Sasuke said. and a girl first. Well, you want to kill a special someone and revive your clan. But I feel something deep inside of you that you want to kill the special someone and then leave the village for much power. I'll be leaving the village tonight. Meet me at the gates. Tell anyone I don't care. But if you come, that makes you join me and become my wife. If you don't, that means you want to stay in this useless village who wants to gay you, not even give you power at all. You want to be a guinea pig to the elders. Well then, Sasuke, hope we see you again. Why, fool, Naruto said, walking away. Naruto went to Taishi Bayashi. No, I'm joking. Taishi was the ramen guy. Taishi. I think I'm saying it wrong. I think I'm saying it wrong, but I think not. Taishi. Naruto ate a bunch of ramen, and Naruto said, "Please, Taishi." Taishi looked at Naruto. I'm very curious if that's the man named Taishi, but I won't say it again. The ramen guy looked curious at Naruto. Naruto, you're my favorite someone, a friend of mine. So, you want something? Yes. I have the Ben in the village. Taishi heard that and dropped the pan on the ground. What? I'm sorry, Taishi. If you feel the same pain I do, I know I'm the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails. People will not love me, but I will create my own village when other people who hold the power of Jinchurikis and other people that's normal, like villagers, people who hold chakra. I will make this world a better place. But please do not tell no one about this. I am a king of dragons. What are you talking about, Naruto? My father had the dragon blood. He is one of the dragons. Thousands of years who fought the dragons. The dragons of Suzuki clan and the dragon clan merged and fought each other every day and night. They will have war after war after war. And then two people who birthed my father want to kill the dragons, who want to make a konata to the Hapatsuki clan since they had only a little bit of Hapatsuki's left. And then they died. My grandfather, my father's father and mother died by killing the dragons and got killed by the two Hapatsuki's who want to be pain in the ass. They destroyed my grandfathers and my grandmother. So, I will make the Hapatsuki clan and the Dragon clan come to peace. How would you do that? By abandoning this village. By destroying the people who love me the most. Just kidding, Taishi. I will not destroy this village. I will not kill anyone in this village. But I will make my own village. I will let people who is not from my village, people that's rogue shinobis who joins my village, they will become one of my successors. They will become my friends, foe, and family. I have a girl in mind that will date me, become my wedded wife, Taishi. Here, not to drop his yen to his Ryu to pay for his ate. Sorry, Taishi. It's gonna be the last time I see you again, old friend. Now to vanish in a poof of smoke. Taishi had tears in his eyes. Taishi's daughter came out. Father, why are you crying? Naruto is leaving the village, he said. Those words shocked her, and he's taking a Uchiha with him. The Uchiha clan got massacred. Who is that girl? Yes. But please, don't say anything or we get killed. By who? A shinobi. a shinobi will kill us for becoming one of the demon's brat, a friend of the demons. But Taishi said this: if he creates that village, we will join him. As friends. No, as family, Taishi said. We is his family. He deserves our family friendship. You're right, father. Soon he created the village. Soon the village been known. We will join him into the new village and make a new ramen stand, becoming the king of ramen. They chuckled. Yeah, my daughter. Becoming the king of ramen. Taishi chuckled, made a funny laugh. Now we skip to Naruto and the end of the darkness. Naruto vanished and appeared by the gates when a dark god. Someone was walking towards the gate. Someone with long black hair, with black eyes, a mask, with black boots, black clothing, a black shirt, and with big titties, not but big badonkadon and a big toto. Yeah, if you get my drift, it's Sasuke. Naruto smiled, seeing Sasuke Uchiha, female version. If y'all think Naruto's gay, but he's not. It's female version Sasuke. So enjoy. Naruto was the age of 12 and seeing his wedded wife, Sasuke Uchiha. Well then, he joined. Bye. Let's go. We will create our own village. Make the Uchiha clan and the Dragon clan exist. Because the Uchihas is like the next door neighbors to the Otsutskis. Come on, Sasuke. We will revive the clan. And we will take your brother not out of this world, but we bring him to our world. Show him real peace, not in destruction, but in more of peace and greatness. You're right, Naruto, my wedded husband. Naruto chuckled, and they both vanished in a poof of smoke. 3 months later, the third Hokage's office, with Kakashi Hatake and no team. Hokage-sama, I thought I was gonna get a team, Kakashi said. Yes, it was gonna be Team 7 with Naruto Uzumaki, Sasuke Uchiha, which is the female version, and Sakura Harune. But I don't know what the two shinobis at. They never came out of their houses, or they never came anywhere. Ambus. Yes, sir. Check Naruto Uzumaki's house. Now. And Kakashi, please go to the Uchiha clan. Please. Alright. Yes, sir. The Ambus and Kakashi poof and smoke. The Ambus went to Naruto's apartment and knocks on the door. They tried to open it and was locked. They knocked again. Uzumaki, are you there? They said. And they tried to twist the knob, but it was locked. Inside of Naruto's house had a booby trap. No, I'm joking. Not a booby trap, but a chair on it to make sure no one else could come in. So they break the door down, seeing a chair right there. And they went into Naruto's room, seeing he's gone. They went off, searching for Uzumaki. No, he couldn't be gone. This when Kakashi and the two armies would form back to the Hokage. Hokage-sama, Kakashi said. Did you find anything? Where's the last Uchiha? Sasuke, the female version, of course. She's not there. She's gone. Where's Naruto? He's gone as well. I didn't see him around his house or around the village at all, Hokage-sama. Check out of the village and around the village again. They couldn't be gone. Please make sure they're not gone. Hokage-sama, why are you so upset about the demon? Ambi said. The Hokage was in rage. Listen to me. Do not speak of Uzumaki Naruto as a demon or a demonic being. Do you understand? Kakashi looked at the man in disgust. Listen to me, boy, Kakashi said with a deeper voice and letting out a mist of bloodlust. You call my brother a demon again. I will show you who a true demon is. I am gonna be the demonic being. And I want to say this. Kakashi Hatake of the Sharingan. He was a half dragon. That means a white dragon. The white dragons are a powerful being. Listen, let's tell you a little something. Kakashi, no. I'm sorry, Hokage, but I can't hold it no more. Me, the third Hokage, the fourth Hokage Minato, my sensei. He is the father of Uzumaki Naruto, and he was a dragon clan head. And I am Hatake Kakashi, half dragon, half human. What? And that is how my father, the White Fang, was a full dragon. My mother was a human who holds chakra. Now, this is how you know that me and Naruto are the same. We're both dragons. Kakashi showed his large fangs. Now, do what the Hokage said, and if I ever hear word of you calling him a demon again, I will slit you into pieces, Kakashi said with a roar coming out of his mouth in disgust and hatred. Yes, sir. They disappeared and dispatched. They looked around all around from the village, from outside and inside the village. They never seen one person. We slipped to Naruto and Sasuke training harder, training faster, more trainers. Sasuke Uchiha unlocks his 3-tomo Sharingan, but Naruto never unlocked it Jujutsu. Why? Can't unlock it without math and reason and science, Naruto said, looking at Sasuke, but didn't say it out loud. So, this one Naruto heard a chuckle in his mind. Well, why won't you do it with her, Naruto? So you can make sure it's not your first time. Kurama chuckled. Shut up, furball. If I try that, and I told her I was doing this for power, she will leave me. Well, don't tell her then. Sasuke, follow me, Naruto said, grabbing her by the waist. A personal flashback. Not a flashback. A body flicker. Naruto body flickered to their house, far away from any village, and close to the Uzumaki clan, or the whirlpool of that. Naruto said, mate with me. Sasuke said, what do you mean, mate? Like, do that? Sasuke had a large blush on his face, on her face. I don't, please, Naruto said, begging. I need to unlock my dojutsu to protect the things I love. And to unlock it, I need to mate with someone, a woman. Not a boy, I'm not gay. But please, Sasuke, you're my wife now. We're supposed to do this. It can be our first time, not our last. Sasuke had a large blush on her face, finally. Sasuke agreed with this, and Naruto just got math, reading, science, social studies, hand jobs, everything. It's not even me clapping. It's they doing math, reading, and playing patty cake. Yeah, that's what they doing. And this one, Naruto's eyes starting to change. Naruto got off the bed, fall off the bed, screaming in pain. My eyes! It hurts! It's a burning sensation! Naruto's eyes lit up in white flames. My eyes, Naruto said, falling unconscious. Sasuke put on her clothes, and put on Naruto's clothes, and put him to rest. Naruto went to sleep for 2 days. Naruto woke up. His eyes was green, with one tomo and a sun around it. Naruto. Naruto-kun, your eyes, Sasuke said. Naruto woke up and went to the mirror. He looked at his eyes. I did it. Thank you, baby, Naruto said, looking at female version Sasuke. And she had a large blush on her face and said, what now? We will get stronger to unlock our eyes, like you unlocked your Sharingan, the 3 Tomo. I need to unlock mine to a full content, all the way to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to the 3, all the way to the 3 Tomo. And once I unlock my 6 Tomo, I will have my internal Shingan. Shingan. That's a weird name. Can you make it a new one? The person said. Naruto was looking in his head, acting that Kurama said that. Kurama said, no, I didn't say anything. Naruto looks up, seeing an angel called an Anime Uchiha. Yes, it's me. Hey, I'm Anime Uchiha who created this what if. Can you make a new name of this? I cannot. If you created this what if, you have to make it and change the name of the Shingan. No, it would be called the Sungan. The Sungan. That's a cool name, Naruto said. Well then, I will be naming that the Sungan. Thank you, Anime. Yeah, you're welcome. Let's get back into the story now. You will not remember this. Bye now, Anime said, disappearing out of thin air. I snapped my hands, and he didn't remember a thing. Not even Sasuke, female version. Well, my dojutsu is named the Sungan. Whoa, that Anime Uchiha guy was powerful, Kurama said in his mind. Well, let's go train, Naruto said, forgetting about he just seen a god himself. The god who created this what if. Which is me. I cannot believe I broke the 4th wall break, but yeah. Naruto and his wife, Sasuke, female versions of that. If you can, I'm not gonna keep saying female version, but Sasuke. And they trained a lot and just got to math and reading, of course. Every time math and reading and trains. Years pass. Not to the age of 16. What is Sasuke is the age of 16 as well. Naruto said, are you ready to find some people, rogue shinobis, to make the new land? They was looking at the whirlpool, seen as almost rebuilt by Naruto's clones. Let's do this, Naruto-kun, Sasuke said. They both vanished in flames. They looked around for all rogue shinobis. I'm gonna say this. Team 7 was still active, which is go by the name of Sai, Sakura, and Kiba. Yes, Sai is Sasuke, Sakura is Sakura, and Kiba is Naruto. We skip to Naruto going to the Wave Country. Naruto was walking in, and he noticed headbands. 4 ninjas that had leaf headbands. Sasuke put on this mask. They showed a fox mask on both of them. They walked past the headband ninjas, and Kakashi sensed chakra from them, asking them who are them. Naruto chuckled. I'm the king. My name's King. Me and her are starting a new village from the north, all the way to the hidden whirlpools. What's your name? Naruto said. I'm Kakashi Hatake. This is my gang team. Sakura, Kiba, and Sai. What are you doing in a wave? Well, we was looking for some ninjas to join our whirlpool village. Do you want to join, Kakashi? When Kakashi sensed more chakra from him, and looked deep inside with Kakashi's uneyes dojutsu And there's Kakashi was a half dragon, and his father, Kakashi's father, was a full dragon. His father had a different dojutsu. It's called the Sanban. The Sanban only can sense. It can sense just like chakra. Look through their body organs. But the Sanban was powerful than the Yakugan. The Sanban. Kakashi used his Sanban in his left eye that he can see out of. He is Naruto. Kakashi said, "Are you Naruto Uzumaki?" Naruto was taken aback by this. His emotions changed to Naruto was standing straight until he said, "How do you know my name?" "We're brothers, Naruto." "What do you mean?" "I am from the Dragon Clan, Kakashi Hatake. My mother was a human. My father was a dragon." And Naruto remembered what Kurama said. A Hatake clan had white hair and was half-breed. They always be half-breed. And they had a dojutsu called the Sanban. It can look deeply through the chakras, knowing their Kekkei Genkais or weaknesses. "Well, Kakashi, you gonna tell the third Hokage about me?" Naruto said. "Yes, Naruto. I don't want to get leave out of the leaf, but I will try my best not to capture you, but to befriend you, little brother." Naruto raised his hand up, shaking Kakashi, but Naruto narrowed his eyes at someone. Sai. Sai was writing in a book, so Naruto grabbed that book. "Thank you for that, but I don't want you telling anyone about this. Only the third Hokage. I dare you to tell anyone else." Naruto looked at everyone, even Kakashi. "Sorry, brother, but I cannot trust your shinobis about my true identity. I won't kill them. I won't remove their memories. I won't do anything stupid like that. But if the third Hokage wants to truly find me, my village is called the Hidden Whirlpool with all the Uzumakis here. But it was changed. It's called the Dragon Land. It's for rogue shinobis and shinobis who abandon their villages, who want to get more power. Not power like you or the pathetic losers behind you, like that girl right there. Here is Sasuke Uchiha, my wedded wife. But now, I hope you have a good day. The two rogue shinobis called Haku and Zabuza will not attack you, because he is here." Naruto snapped his hand. Two shinobis appeared. "Master, you and Haku will go to the Dragon Land. Do you understand?" But Zabuza looked at him. "Why do we have to go to the Dragon Land first?" "To make sure my clones are finished." "Fine, but you have to pay me more than you own." "Yes, I promise to pay you, Zabuza. You can go now." "Thank you." Zabuza and Haku finished, and I did what God tell. Don't have to worry about that, old man. And here, Naruto pulled the scroll out and pulled out 4,000 Ryu. 4 billion. No, I'm gonna say this: 10 million Ryu from his dimension, and Naruto gave it to him. "Well, you can build your village all the way up back to full health, create fish, making fishes, make food, animals. You can do all of that. And Kakashi, you finish your mission, little big brother. Bye now. Let's go, Sasuke." This when Sakura whispered, "Demon." Naruto threw a kunai to the Sakura head, but Sai catch it. "What was that for?" Sakura said. "Say that again." "Did I hear demon?" When Sasuke hears it, she vanished out of sight, putting a kunai to Sakura's throat. "Call my husband a demon again, and I'll show you who the true demon is, you filthy bitch." Sasuke, female Sasuke said. Sakura was shaken up like this, was scared. Uh, 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 yeah, thought so, you bitch. Don't ever call my husband that demon again, or I can kill you. Your heart, your organs, your head, your toes, your legs, eating vital organs. I can slit in one half. You can easily die, and you're lucky that you caught that kunai, because she would have been dead by now. Come on now, don't have to kill the boy now, or pathetic loser, Naruto said. And Kiba, your name? I'm Kiba Nizaka. Yours, I'm Sai. Yours, I'm Sakura Harane. Sakura is still a little bit shaken. Well then, my name is Naruto. Naruto Uzumaki no Mikaze. I'm the son of the fourth Hokage. Well, it's an extreme shinobi mission to not tell who his father is. But my father was the ultimate king of the Dragon Land. 'Cause long ago, before I leave, long ago, the Dragonland goes to stronger opponents. No, my grandfather was a strong opponent, but he got banished from the Dragonland for being pathetic. A human, no, a dragon that was half-breed was beating him. I would not let that dragon survive, that half-breed. And Kakashi, that half-breed, it was like you, a Hatake. So, if you want me to kill him, I will kill him. Do you? Well, since he stole your grandfather's and my great-great-grandfather's. Sorry. Excuse me. And my grandfather's as well. Kill him. Well then, Kakashi. Hope we see each other again, big brother. My little brother. And 2 weeks went by. Then, now Kakashi and his team went back to the third Hokage. Kakashi explained on what he meets, and he said if he would have tried to catch Naruto, he would have been too fast because Naruto Dojutsu was active. Kakashi explained his Dojutsu in Naruto's. Naruto's Dojutsu was much stronger than his himself. I'm as a half-breed, I have the Bayashi Dojutsu. It can look through people's chakra and see the pain and suffering they have. And it can see what their vital organs and their weak spot is. But Naruto Dojutsu is much powerful. It can do the same thing as mine, but much powerful. It can easily see through any chakra into any genjutsu. Or the Tsukiyomi, what Itachi did to his Sasuke, to his little sister. It can easily block that. But the Dojutsu had weak spots. If Naruto couldn't control his Dojutsu, it would go rampage and go back inside of him, and he had to unlock it all over again. Well then, if Naruto creates his own village, I want to see this village for myself. Well then, I believe I will let him live. I know he's after Shinobi, but in anyone, any cause, even a sound or anything like that come after him, I will protect that village with my life. Because that was the fourth Hokage's wishes, to protect his son. And Kakashi, you're supposed to protect his son. Isn't that right? You're a half-breed, and you're supposed to be a slave to the dragons. But you're stronger, powerful, much faster than any dragons in the even ledger breed. Not half, but full breed. Yeah, I know. But my sensei thought of me as a normal dragon. He knew I had dragon blood in me. And he knew my father. My father was like a friend of him. So, I call Naruto my younger brother. When Sai was gone, talking and telling the telling Danzo about anything. Sai felt this a weird presence around him. You know what? I will be making this part 1. No, actually, it's gonna be a movie. I need something to drink. I got a pop right here, so you could be hearing me drink something. I drank 1 pop today. Excuse me. So I felt this weird presence around him, like he's being stalked by someone. But he is being stalked. Sorry, what's wrong? Danzo said. Lord Danzo, we're being stalked by someone. I know you can sense it, Lord Danzo. A kunai was thrown towards Danzo, trying to hit him. But the clone of Naruto tried to throw it on Danzo, and Danzo easily blocked it with his staff. Danzo knew it was just only a shadow clone, so easily beat it, knowing that's the weaker version of Naruto. And it's a message. When the shadow clone moves, a large message comes off Naruto. Danzo, if you come to my village, you will see death, destruction, hatred. Feel the power of gods themselves. Danzo, if you ever harmed anyone in this village, even the villagers of course, you would die with my bare hands. And you're not strong with that Sharingan you got in your arms and in your head as well. You bastard, taking the Uchiha clan Sharingan, I will show you God. And Naruto, we skip to Naruto, seeing his whole buildings, the whole Kage's tower, the mansions build, everything. He noticed Zabuza and Haku picking a house. Hey, Zabuza, Haku, Naruto yelled, and they turned and bowed. Naruto. Zabuza said, where's my money? Here, no worries. Naruto pulled out a large scroll and gave it to Zabuza. It has 10 billion Ryu. I made it up to you, Zabuza, so you can be one of my swordsmen. It will be the 8th swordsman. Haku here will be one of the 2nd swordsmen. Since he is a male, right? I am a male. Well then, he will be my 2nd swordsman. Zabuza, take care of this village, please. Where are you going, Naruto? Well, looking for more rogue shinobis and finding where Itachi Uchiha was at on glass. Years passed, and Naruto made a lot of shinobis went into his world, into his village, and the village was known as a demonic being, the Dragon Land. And Naruto and Sasuke was looking for more shinobis, and Naruto was feeling weird and strange going to a village. He seen a village called the Hidden Sound, so Naruto walked in it. The Hidden Sound was not that very dangerous. It was people with nice houses, Jonies and Chunies and Gennies running around, and 4 sound shinobis that looks like strong opponents. The 4 sound shinobis walked up to the 2 people that was walking around. Hey, you're not a part of this village. Who are you? Naruto raised his hand up, looking for some people to join. What do you mean? Come with us. Naruto walked with the 4 sound shinobis, knowing they're strong, but he is much stronger. So is Sasuke. Sasuke and Naruto followed the four Samurai Shinobis. The four Samurai Shinobis still was on guard, making sure they won't attack. And they knowing they not gonna attack. And they brought him to Orochimaru. Go to Orochimaru. Soon Naruto hears that and chuckled to himself. And then it went into a laughter. Ha! Orochimaru the Sanin, Naruto said. You will be a great asset to my village. Ashley, we can work together, but not destroy the leaf. Huh? Who are you? My name is Uzumaki Naruto, the son of the fourth Hokage, and a dragon king. What? So you're the leader of that village? Yes, I am. And do anything to the leaf or that village, these shinobis up in here will die instantly. Sasuke, now. 3 shadow clones of Sasuke grabbed onto all 4 shinobis. All 4 sound shinobis. You move, you die. You move, you die, the 4 clones said. And if they move 1 inch of their body, they're dead. Well, let's talk face to face. Why do you want to kill the... Hold up. Why do you want to destroy the leaf? I can give you a Sharingan. I can give you a body of Uchiha, but not infinite. If you can do that, I will work with you, Naruto, and not destroy the leaf. You will, wouldn't you? Yes, I will. I'll give you my deepest promise. Orochimaru-sama, shed it. Naruto said. Don't you see 2 strong shinobis are talking? Shed it, you piece of shit. You move, you die. You speak, you die. Sasuke, kill him. Wait, Orochimaru said. Don't kill my 4 sound shinobis. They're powerful, and they're a good asset to the leaf, to the village of the sound. They're strong opponents. Don't kill him, Sasuke. Let him go. Well, my honey bunch. Don't call me that in front of people. Fine, Naruto-kun. Hey, stop that. You're making me more flustered. Naruto walked closely to Sasuke, and they was gonna get in a romance, and when Naruto noticed people was watching. Sorry. Well, your romance against Uchiha? Yeah. To create my bloodline of Uchiha dragon. What? To make my bloodline come true. To make the dragons come back to life. I know I'm a half-breed, but I'm a full-breed of that. How? Because Uzumaki's have a little bit of dragon blood inside of him. That would be my mother. So that means I'm half dragon and half Uzumaki. That's a 90% chance. And only 10% Uzumaki. And there's another dragon that's in a leaf that's strong and who holds a dojutsu. His name is Kakashi Hatake. You harm my big brother, I harm your village. I know I can fight a Sani, but not to a fullest content. But my dojutsu is much powerful. You bring me Uchiha, I bring you power. How about that? Well, you got a deal, Sanin. Well then, a flash of lightning, Naruto vanished. Naruto give a kiss goodbye to his wedding wife. Now, touch her. If you attack me, Orochimaru-sama, Sasuke said. the female version of Sasuke. You will lose your 4 sound shinobis, Sasuke said. So I'll be sitting down here. But if you touch me, make sure your sound shinobis get it. Even the one who had bone release, he would die. It's the same thing, they will have faith. Well then, 4 sound shinobis, go. Away, Orochimaru said. Yes, sir. But sir, what happened? I said go. I want to speak to the lonely girl Uchiha. I don't want to speak to none of you pathetic worms. Yes, Lord. They went off. Now, tell me why do you like the Dragon King? Well, one thing, he told me he would give me power to kill a certain someone, Itachi, my older brother. But this time, I don't want to kill him, but bring him to my village. Soon Orochimaru heard the name Itachi and made a gas in his mouth. Hey, Orochimaru, Sasuke said. What? Why did you gasp hearing the name Itachi? Well, long ago, it was a secret clan. A secret thingy. A secret cult called the Katsukis. I was joined one of the Katsukis. I made this ring. He showed him a ring around his finger. This ring, if the Katsukis get it back, they will have much powerful to grab Biju. Well then, they cannot get Naruto, Orochimaru said. Why? 'Cause Naruto there. Sasuke said. Well, if they're called the Katsukis, Sasuke said, and they try on catch Bijus, Naruto Biju and the Jinchurikis will not get captured that easy. How do you know? Naruto met every Biju in the world, which is the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, and the seventh, and the eighth. Every Biju every Biju in the village he met, and they know about him, the dragons. And they didn't tell their leader, the Hokages, or the Kages, or the right Kage, any Kages, who has the village, who has Jinchuriki. Why not? Because if they do tell their Hokages, the Hokages would come after Naruto, and they didn't want their Kages to get defeated and killed by Naruto, because Naruto is strong, but if he unlocks his 6th Tomo Dojutsu, or his last 3 Dojutsus, he will become God himself, a Dragon King that had all power like Naruto's grandfather. Sasuke. Yes? What is Naruto's dream? Well, if you want to know, Naruto's dream is to bring back the people Naruto lost in his world. His mother and father, and his grandfather and grandmother, and reborn the dragons and Uzumakis by my hands. So, you will be a birth mother that just slavery. No, he told me that he would not do that to me because of one thing. He loved me as a wife, not as some tool that he can give birth to, who can have kids. He said once this world feel peace, he will revive the people he lost. And Naruto had a dream about a war, a 4th grade ninja war with his father and the Kages will have, versus 2 people, 2 strong opponents. Who's these people? 1 It was a felly person with a mask, an orange mask, calling himself, Madara Uchiha, and the real Madara as well. The masked man in Madara. Oh, that guy who was in. Well, yes. And that dream will come true in the 4th Great Ninja War. So now, you will be the one who revived the all 4th Hokage. I am. Yes. This when a yellow flash appeared, and Naruto was done. Hey, pedophile. Don't call me that. I'm Orochimaru. Get it right. Sorry, Orochimaru-sama, Naruto said with a gasp. He threw a Uchiha down. Here, take over his body now. Well, why? Why now? Well, I did lose something for you. If you take over his body, you will have your 2 gifts. Immortality and to copy every jitsu in the world. By immortality, just to let you know, you can still get killed by one thing. If they stab you through the heart. If they cut off your head, it would grow right back. Stab you through the heart, you would die instantly. Because I need to kill you. What do you mean? Because if you betray the leaf or betray me, I will have a sweet vantage point to kill you. But you're not that easy to be killed. I know that for a fact. You're a strong shinobi. That's why you are assigned. Yes. So take off the man's body, please. Fine. I'm gonna... 2 minutes later, Orochimaru took over the boy's body and had his immortality. Well, thank you. Now I can copy every jitsu in the world. Now, you have yourself a deal. Me not attacking the leaf. And we can work together. Thank you, Orochimaru-sama. Every time you need my help, anyone comes in your way, I will kill them on sight. And you do the same with me. If someone comes in my way, even the leaf, if anyone who betrays the leaf comes in both our ways, or any cloud shinobis or the leaf shinobis who go rogue, we kill them on spot. No letting them live. No second chance. No none of that. They die for betraying the leaf. They die for betraying any village in the world. They will die. And if you want to keep some rogue shinobis who left their village, you can do that. Like me, I will be going for a last rogue shinobi. Not Itachi no more. Because I heard about that. Itachi is in one of their called Akatsukis, and a person who holds a Rinnegan named Pain, right? Yes, his name is Pain. Well, I'll be taking the Pain guy and reviving Nagito. Hey, let me tell you something. My father gave Jiraiya, your friend, this Toadsani, a gift. Jiraiya, who trained Nagito of that dojutsu of that Rinnegan, he was now sick. So Nagito wanted to get rebelled, and knowing he's gonna get killed by Madara someday, he wants someone to revive him so he can work as a team. And that's when you come in the picture. What about me? What about me? Well, you can heal his body with full attempts. So if you do that, he would be much powerful than a fake Madara. Well then, you're right. We skip years and years later. All 6 Kages. All 6 Kages was talking, and they noticed a 6th a second Kage was entering the building. Hey, Sonny, the sword Sonny. What? Who is that coming in? What are you talking about? There's only 5 Kages of each village. There will not be another village. Well, there's someone coming in. Someone said it was a shinobi. And a knock came during then, a twist of the knob. Naruto opened. Hi, you guys. And all people dropped their mouths. Who are you? But the 2 people who dropped their mouths the same was Tsunade Shinju and Jiraiya and Kakashi. Where were you, Naruto? Well, let's say this. I created my own village, called the Lord of Devil. No, I'm joking. The Dragon Lord. The Dragon Land. Any rogue shinobis or any shinobis who abandon their village can come to my village and get much stronger. But that is one of the 5 or 6 great nations. It's stronger than Elite. Not all the way, because they have one lucky opponent that is much stronger. If you want to know who that opponent is, it's my brother. Why would you do that? It's my brother, Kakashi Hatake. They lived at the white-haired man, and he was a half-breed, a half-dragon. And Kakashi is stronger than a Raikage, stronger than any shinobis, because one thing is dojutsu. Now, let's talk about the war. Naruto leaned towards a wall. Listen, Hokages and the samurai. A war is about to begin. The 4th Great Ninja War with Uchiha Madara and Uchiha Obito. So, I want to ask you something. Do you want me to kill Obito Uchiha to stop the war before it begins? Or do you want me to keep going with the war? If you know about it, why won't you stop it? The Raikage said, getting pissed. Well, one thing is not up to you or the Hokages. It's up to the samurai. I wasn't talking to you, because the samurai knew the Uzumakis. Only the Uzumakis. So, you step up to me again, I will cut your throat. Naruto said, leaning back towards the wall. Well, if you have the chance, I want you to stop the war. So, can I revive the people that I love? If you can, revive them to the fullest extent. Your wish is my command. Well then, the masked man is coming now. And a real swirl came to the middle of the thing. Hello, Naruto screams out, and the masked man looks at the man behind him. The large man with the age of 19, which is Naruto the age of 19 now. Hey, are you Obito Uchiha, who got trained by Madara, and who wants to start the 4th Great Ninja War? Well, Obito, I'm gonna give you a gift. You give 2 chances. One, if you do not stop the war, you will get killed. Or the second one, if you join us without starting a war against all the 5 nations or 6 nation villages, you can survive. Choose your choice. Choose your fate. And that lonely Sharingan you hold will not do against my abilities of my dojutsu. Naruto's Sungan appeared in his eyes, and it was all 6 tomo. Now, and your genjutsu that was going to use on me won't work. So, choose your fate. Well, Obito said, I will start the 4th Great Ninja War. Well then, Obito. Kakashi, it was your friend after all, and he wanted to go evil on you. I will revive Ren for you, but you kill him. Well, Naruto, since we are half-breeds, since I'm a half-breed, well, your wish is my command. Kakashi vanished in a burst of butterflies. No, I'm joking. Kakashi vanished in a white light and disappeared in a white light and appeared behind Obito with a slash to Obito's chest and went straight through him. And Naruto disappeared as well, kicking Obito in the face. Your dojutsu is not matching the Sharingan like Kakashi's. Your dojutsu is useless. Now die! Kakashi, finish him off, please. Yes, my young lord, Kakashi said, or young brother. Kakashi slit Obito's throat, and the war stopped. No war, no anything. So now, I will revive your father, Raikage. The people who y'all lost in this war. But it would take my half of my life away. What do you mean about that? Well, my dojutsu get me the point of reviving them fully. If I revive them halfly, they only can stay for 15 years. But if I revive them fully, they can stay for how many years their old age can match. So, and my half, since I'm a dragon, comes over 4,500. So, only have 4,000 half left. Since I'm plus Uzumaki, I'm gonna have 4,100. So I'll take away 400 away from my death. Well then, do what you must. Well, let's get to work. Shadow Clone Jutsu. Revival of the 8 Sunnings. They said 8 Sunnings. What that means? Well, you will see. Naruto Dojutsu changed to a fully white. It will sting a little bit and I will scream for pain and suffering. But my wife will take care of that later. Now, revive of the 8 Sannin, the 8 gates of God. Naruto went in a handstand and revived even Hagoromo Apsuki. And Naruto screamed in pain. My eyes, it's burning. Naruto Dojutsu was now gone. Kakashi, help me, brother. Kakashi lifted Naruto up, and Kakashi had a good healing ability, so Kakashi can heal Naruto's eyes. Well, that hurts like hell, but just to let you know, in 2 minutes they will be revived, in 2 hours they will be revived, right in this very spot I'm standing at. And I cannot unlock my dojutsu yet until I do it again. And when you mean about do it, what do you mean about that? Well, call it mate with my wife. Oh, that's how you unlock it. Okay. Yes. 2 hours went by, and 4 rogues came up. And it shows the first, the second, the third, Naruto's grandfather, Naruto's grandmother, Minato, Kushina, and the fifth Raikage A, father, and everyone else who died in the third Great Ninja War, in the second Great Ninja War, and the first Great Ninja War came back to life. Not the ninjas, not the pathetic ninjas who died in the war, none of that. Only strong people who died. Where am I? The first Hokage said. Hi, you guys, Naruto screamed. Hi, father. Hi, grandfather. Hi, grandmother. Hi, mother. Hi, Raikage. My name is Uzumaki Naruto, and I'm the one who revived you. Still a little pain in my eyes. But father, don't you have work to do? Their eyes widened. They turned around seeing Minato turned around seeing his father and mother revived. Naruto, you had the dojutsu? Yes. You have to do something with your wife to get the dojutsu. And to revive people, you have to unlock the 6 Tomoe, like the 3 and the 3 more Tomoe, that have the sun in the middle. Well, it's called the Sharingan anyways. But I cannot unlock my dojutsu no more. Why is that? I have to do it again, which mate again, and then get more stronger. It ruined my 1,100 lifespan. I only have 1,100 lifespan, yes. What do you mean? Soon I revive people. Like you, father. You was gonna revive your father with your dojutsu. And you didn't because you didn't have the time when the Naruto's attacked. Please do not blame the Naruto's for 13 years ago when your father or mother or dumb brother, Tsunade, or your husband, or anything like that died. Lose it. Naruto looked at her. Don't blame anyone of the Naruto's fault. It's Obito Uchiha's fault, who trained by Madara, who survived the rock crash. So if Obito didn't place a genjutsu on the Naruto's, it wouldn't attack my father or the village. If it did, if Obito did not change his mind of feeling much powerful, well, I did it. And Hagoromo's side of plan, Naruto. Let's make a treaty to the Otsutsuki clan again. Naruto looked at them and said, "Yes, Lord Hagoromo. A treaty to new people, to the dragons, and to the humans, and to the Otsutsukis." Naruto cut his hand, and Hagoromo cut his hand as well, and they high-fived, making their blood merge. Yes, Naruto. By now, Hagoromo vanished. In a blink of an eye, he appeared where all Bichu holds. Where his home used to be. And Hagoromo noticed it's 4 Otsutskis left. Hello, everyone. They heard the deeper voice of Hagoromo, and their eyes wide. Hagoromo-sensei, they all said, running up to him. Hello, children. I'm Hagoromo. Hagoromo noticed some children on the ground, crawling. Hagoromo? They said. Yes, I'm your great-great-great-grandfather, who holds the jutsu called the Rinnegan. But how I'm revived? It's a S. It's a 1,000-rank secret that I can't even tell the Otsutskis themselves. But I'm happy I'm here to see you again. Yes, Hagoromo-sensei. We will get back to training. Good. Now, the dragons. The dragons revived, and the world of peace begins. Everyone in the 6 great nations clan merge, like the Uchiha clan and the Dungeon clan. And Dragon clan. Naruto had kids with Sasuke, female version of Sasuke. And I hope you enjoyed this what if. Hope you enjoyed this 1 hour and 28 video. And it's a movie, of course. And I couldn't do it more without you guys. And I will be doing this what if. What if Naruto married female Sasuke and was Uchiha? In this, he will be marrying Sasuke in the Elite Village at the age of 15, of course. And the Uchiha clan would never get massacred in that one. Or, and the war will still begins, but easily shut down in like 2 hours. So, yeah. That will be a movie as well. And I don't know if I'm gonna make it tomorrow or the next day. I hope you enjoyed this what if. Peace out, anime fans. Anime out. Before I leave, hope you enjoyed this video. It took a lot out of me doing this video at this late hour. It's 12:20 a.m. and I can't even believe I'm doing this video at the middle of the night now. Hope you enjoyed this video. Peace out, anime fans. This is What If Naruto Was from a Dragon Clan, and Anime out. Peace.